BreitlinkSource.com here, and the review we're doing today is the Heuer Carrera Chrono Tachometer. This is the 41mm version of the Carrera Chrono, and is sort of the classic model. 41.5mm, so it's not ridiculously large nor ridiculously small. A bit bigger than most of your 40mm Rolex Sport models, yet smaller than a lot of the 44mm stuff you're seeing from Breitling and some of the newer stuff from Omega too. So just to give you an idea what this one looks like on my wrist, 6 3/4 inch size wrists. So you can see the lugs stretch pretty close to all the way across, which is usually what I like to see. So for me, this watch works. You'll notice that the lugs on the Carrera are fairly narrow, so it doesn't wear large because of these narrow lugs, and the 20mm bracelet is also fairly narrow and actually tapers quite a bit. So you can see it tapers quite a bit. I believe it tapers actually 3 or 4 millimeters on this one, and it's noticeable when you wear it that tapers quite a bit. Maybe not as much as some of those Rolexes like the GMT2C, but still quite a bit. Let's get a bit closer shot of the dial here. So it's got the silver sunburst style dial, gray subdials and gray tachometer bezel, fixed 3-piece case. One of the nice features of the Carrera bracelets is that polished link there is actually 2 separate pieces. So the watch actually, the case is actually, the bracelet of the watch is actually quite sophisticated, and when you look really closely you can see the separations between the pieces there. And it actually gives it a little bit more of a sophisticated look than just having like an imprint and polishing part of it, such as like you'd see with like an Omega Speedmaster bracelet. So the movement on this one is called the Heuer Caliber 16 automatic, and it's essentially an ETA value 7750. We'll run the chronograph for a bit there. See it going. The glass pops up quite a bit on this one, as you can see. The sapphire comes up quite a bit. There's the Heuer crown. Non-screw down crown on the Carrera. And take a shot of the back here on the finishing on it. There's a bit of fingerprinting there. But got the Côte de Geneva on the back, on the rotor, as well as the bridges there, as you can see. Polished beveled edges on the bridge. And circular graining on the rest of it. Typical of a high finish Valjoux 7750 movement. Stop the chrono now. As you can see, it's gone about a minute and a half there. Or sorry, a minute and a bit there. Resets to 0. As usual, second hand for the main time is here. Minutes for the chronograph, hours for the chronograph, and the large seconds is the main chronograph. They've removed the day of the week from the dial on this watch and only left the date, which is fairly common with modified Valjoux 7750 movements, such as the Breitling Caliber 13, which is commonly also has that day removed. Another shot here. Oh yeah, the water resistance on the Heuer Carrera models is not as good as some of the other ones, and I believe that all of the Carrera models are 50 meter water resistance. At least this one is. I'm not sure why, but why it's so low, but that's apparently the case. Tag Heuer Carrera Chronograph tachometer. 41mm model. 41.5mm model, that is. Okay, so hope you guys enjoy the review. Have a good one.